Tonight, we're learning more about the personal life of that local pilot who lost his life after the plane he was flying went down in the Everglades 2 weeks ago.
The pilot, 63-year-old Jim Townsend of Yulee, was flying a twin-engine Piper Chieftain when it crashed in western Broward County. His passengers, 2 attorneys, escaped with only minor injuries. Tonight, Townsend's widow spoke only to Channel 4's Francesca Amaker. She's joining us now live with an interview that's only on 4. Francesca.
You know, Tom and Mary, the wife of James Townsend is a very private person, but tonight she allowed us into her home and her heart to show that her husband was not only a pilot, but so much more.
I was looking at the personals, and there was this just innocuous little ad in there, my age, pilot, looking for somebody to go out and spend time with, so I answered it.
Judith Miller describes it as the best $3.99 she's ever spent. A newspaper ad back in the 90s that would lead to nearly 2 decades of bliss.
And after about a month, I said, well, okay, you know, you can come over, I guess. And showed up at the door, and I look at him and I said, you look okay, you can come in. And we would be married 19 years this February.
Those years would be filled with a man who some declared a jack of all trades, a gardener, a second-degree martial artist, a member of the Air Force. Judith says her Jimmy was much more than his 30-year career as a pilot.
It wasn't just about the planes. It was about if you got stuck on the side of the road, he would stop and help you. You know? And never take any money for it, and never want anything for it, but just wanted to do the right thing with people.
And putting the safety of others first would be his final action on Earth after he spared the lives of the 2 local attorneys aboard this deadly crash into the Everglades 2 weeks ago. Doctors tried to save Townsend, but he passed away just days later.
Did they say what the complication was?
They called it blunt force trauma.
Do you have any medical issues at all?
No, not until the plane.
Since the accident, the National Transportation Safety Board released a preliminary report that sheds a little light on what may have happened. But Judith says the questions she has may never get answered.
People want to know why. I get that. But I've been through that. And sometimes you don't know why. And you have to accept that. You have to accept it. I'm going to miss him a lot. I'm going to miss him a whole lot. Because you know, we did everything together. Did everything together.
And the memorial for Mr. Townsend will be tomorrow at 4 p.m. All are welcome, and that will be held at Craig Airport. For now, reporting in the newsroom, Francesca Amaker, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Francesca. Police in San Francisco shot and killed a man after a shooting at a hospital. Officials at St. Luke's Hospital say